loud as I can. All right, welcome to City Senior Night. Before we dive into the food, I just want to say a few words about our student athletes from the class of 2020. As a teacher, you're not supposed to tell your kids they were your favorite class, and as a coach, you're not supposed to tell your players that they were your favorite team. But sometimes I like to break the rules a little bit. This team has by far been one of my favorites over the 11 years I've been coaching. They won me over with their hard work, dedication, positive attitudes, willingness to work as a team, and their sense of humor. Although I could have done without some of the talking and the dancing. One of my proudest moments was when we discovered we could not practice the day before our game against Western because of the heat and our lack of air conditioning. Most high school girls would be thrilled to hear this, but not this team. The girls and I were both frustrated that we were the only team unable to practice because we were indoors. Every other team got to practice because they were outside. So after about a half an hour of text in the group chat and phone calls, they actually came up with a plan to move the old net outside to the tennis courts, and we were going to have outdoor practice. It wasn't our best practice, but we swept Western the next day, so it worked. And it was a true testament to the dedication of this team. My seniors have been extremely influential this year, and we will miss them greatly next year. And now it's time that we're going to honor each one. So I'm just going to call them up to come stand next to me. So Ashanti, come on up. All right. Ashanti played volleyball her sophomore year, but she took a break her junior year because of a paperwork issue. I was happy to see Ashanti at tryouts this year with her paperwork up to date and ready to go. She worked really hard at tryouts and truly earned her spot on this team. Ashanti has been sincerely dedicated this year and improved immensely as a player. She's a hard worker and one of the most supportive people on this team. She's always calling cheers from the bench despite everyone's pickiness about the tempo of her cheers. Ashanti had a big moment this season when she scored the game-winning point against IND with her 100-mile-an-hour serve. Ashanti, we will certainly miss those serves, your hustle, your heart, and your cheering. Well, at least I will. Thank you for your commitment to this team. All right, Danny. Come on, Danny. All right. Wow. I am lucky enough to have known Danny her entire high school career. Yeah. She started at Delaney and transferred to City a few months into her sophomore year. In fact, I remember the day when Coach Chelsea from Delaney called me and told me there was a chance Danny would be coming here. I immediately called Coach Linda to see what we could do to make the transition easy for her. I feel so incredibly blessed to have spent the last 2 years working with Danny. She has a positive attitude, a contagious smile, and a good work ethic. She's also a bit clumsy, but who can blame her with those long limbs? Danny has been a great addition to our team. She's a strong outside hitter and has a wicked serve. One of her best moments was last year when she served several consecutive aces in a tight match against Western. One of her least fine moments was when she called a ball out that was out, but then proceeded to get hit by that said ball in a game against Dunbar. She's lucky that we love her. Danny, we are going to miss your kills, your height, your willingness to keep working at something, and your sense of humor. But I'm not going to miss you going, Coach, I think I hurt my insert whatever body part here, because every day it's something different. Thank you for your commitment to this team. All right, Michael. I like to compare Michael to a chihuahua because she's tiny but mighty and always yapping in my ear. Michael has been a part of the varsity team since her sophomore year at City. It was my first year here and we had a little bit of a rough start, but Michael worked extremely hard and earned her spot as starting libero by the end of that season. Since then, I have received numerous compliments about her performance from opposing coaches and officials. Michael successfully channels her passion for talking and being direct into running a tremendous defense. She hustles for everything on the court, even sacrificing her skin and body parts, and takes personal offense to a player scoring a point on her with a cheap shot. These are signs of a great libero. This year, I have thoroughly enjoyed watching Michael step into the role of captain and lead this team with a positive attitude for the most part, and a lot of encouragement. We will miss her near impossible digs and her court awareness, but I'm not going to miss her always having a rebuttal to everything I say. I swear, she's destined to be a lawyer. Michael, I know you hate it here, but we're going to miss you. Courtney! Player who has been with the varsity team since her sophomore year. In fact, I remember meeting Courtney in camp. We played Queen of the Court, everyone had a number, and at the end, you tally up the points and see which player won. When I tallied up the points, Courtney had won. But she had just finished her freshman year, and there were many more seasoned players present at camp. So I remember asking Coach Jay if that seemed accurate, and she said, "Oh yeah, Courtney's a very good player, so fundamentally sound and coachable." Coach Jay couldn't have said it better. It has been a pleasure coaching Courtney these past 3 years. She takes everything you tell her and really tries to put it into practice. She's a hard worker with a positive attitude who always keeps me in line and holds me accountable for my actions, even though she's sometimes making those actions up. You know what I'm talking about. Courtney, we will miss your amazing passes, your awesome coverage, your consistent serve, the ponytail. But I'm not going to miss you asking me if you can set. Thank you. Thank you for your commitment to our team. Julia came to us her junior year having never played volleyball. She was a basketball player through and through and still is, but I loved her height, her work ethic, and her willingness to want to learn the game, so I gave her a shot on the team. Unfortunately, she didn't make it through all of last season because of an unfortunate broken finger. I was happy to see her come back this season and still give just as much effort. In fact, she impressed me so much with her desire to positively push herself and others that I made her one of the captains this year. She is a testament to hard work as she has really improved these past 2 years. Julia, we will miss your serves, your quick basketball player style hits, and your heart, and I'm going to miss blocking you during warm-ups. But we won't necessarily miss your passing. And I'm also going to miss you always telling me to smile. All right, thank you for your community. Came to us her junior year, having never played volleyball. Bet you're surprised to hear that. Nyana immediately impressed me with her raw athleticism, her positive attitude, and her willingness to be coachable. When she first started, she was all over the place, but she was determined to learn this game, and learn it she did. She finished this season as a starter last year, and then went on to make the top 18s team of one of the best club programs in Maryland. After some club experience, Nyana came back this season as a force to be reckoned with, especially on the outside. One unique thing about Nyana is that she's fiercely competitive, but also knows how to have fun while playing and not take herself too seriously. Nyana, we will miss your float serves, your phenomenal kills, your ability to jump through the roof, and your never-ending hustle. But I won't miss watching you take the ball from everyone. Thank you for your commitment to this team. The last 2 years, and when I think about next year without her, I want to cry. Savannah became the manager because she was on family vacation during tryouts week, but still wanted to be a part of the program. I had no idea what an essential part she would become. She has been critical in keeping all of us organized. I often think of her as the mother of this team because she keeps everyone in line. It is rare to meet someone with a true heart of gold like Savannah, and her attitude is contagious. She is one of the most positive, genuine, kindest people I know, but she will put you in your place if necessary. Whenever Savannah's at the table and there's a discrepancy, I can always trust that she has it under control. She pays close attention to detail and takes her job as manager very seriously, which is rare and very much appreciated. Savannah, we will miss your cheery nature and your willingness to pick up after everyone each day. I have a feeling next year's team is going to be running a lot more than this year's team did. Thank you so much for your commitment to this program. And then I just want to take a second to thank all the parents who have been tremendous supporters of this team. I know often when you have a child that plays sports, you have to be just as dedicated as the athlete with drop-offs and pickups and money and late-night games. So I appreciate everything you do to keep these girls involved. And now you can take your pictures and we can eat.